There is no better time that Mount Kenya people shall be in government as heavily as they are in this William Ruto presidency. And the truth be told, the Deputy President and the Chief Justice, the Attorney General and the Inspector General of Police, the Kenya Revenue Authority Chairman, and all 9 CSs of important dockets, including the Interior Secretary, all of them are from Mount Kenya. The Deputy President came to government with braggadocio and bravado that was greater than any that history has ever witnessed. And he said, this is their government. He actually coined the word shareholding, and that Mount Kenya people had become shareholders by the virtue of the votes they brought, which he said was about 47%. Ladies and gentlemen, Mount Kenya people went ahead to be allocated the most prestigious parliamentary position. The majority leader is a Kikuyu from Kikuyu, Kimani Waichung'wa. The Budget and Appropriations Committee is Samson Dende Nyoro from Kiharu. The, should I call it the Taxing Parliamentary Committee, or the Finance and National Planning Committee, is headed by none less but my friend. Actually, that gentleman is a good friend of mine. So I think among us all these people, he has a better head, because he knows what he's doing, except that he's in a bad marriage, literally, politically. All these positions have been given to Mount Kenya so that their commensurate voting numbers would be reflected in Parliament and in the executive. And believe it or not, because the Deputy President doesn't seem to understand this, he is now appearing like he is out of government. He is making his people who cannot discern think that they are being fought by William Ruto. No. I have never been a friend of William Ruto since 2010. We actually fell out with him during the constitution making because of his hypocrisy. But William is not fighting Mount Kenya people. No, let's be honest. He is not. He is the Mount Kenya kingpin, in the words of none person lesser than the Deputy President. He said William Ruto was the kingpin, and he shall remain so until 2032. That was Deputy President Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know why the kingpin would fight the people who put him there. So I believe the kingpin of Mount Kenya cannot be that reckless. And I trust that he is not fighting his people, or rather his slaves. If Mount Kenya leaders cannot meet in the days of crisis to offer solution to the people, I am asking Mount Kenya people from Meru, Tharaka Nithi, all the way to Embu, Kirinyaga, Nyeri, Murang'a, Laikipia, Nyandarua, Kiambu, and Nakuru. Afraid indeed is not afraid indeed? Is that what you're telling me? If you are in government in that high numbers as I've enumerated, and you cannot solve your problems of the people as their houses are being demolished under the guise of riparianism, if you cannot stand in when taxes, draconian ones, are being set up to obliterate any business for Mount Kenya people, to bring down all the agro business that is happening in Mount Kenya, all the livestock that we call domestic, if we cannot speak this as leaders, oh, now we are speaking when we are fighting shadows. Is that so? So there are guys who are saying now they are being fought because they have been removed from looting table. Let me talk to my people in a foreign language. Amiru, Aebu, Abere, Adaraka, Ashuka, Agishugunadia. Metumi ito narware. Kapete ito nadwaruru ito nyadarwa na naikuru. Da muthaitha. Don't be misled by Gachagua's otherwise cowardly mien that he is being fought. No, nobody is fighting you. He is being isolated, and he wants to mobilize you so that you can speak in his mouth, and then he is returned to the table. The day he is returned to the table, Gachagua will retreat back to his element. His mien shall come to you the way you have known him for the last 2 years. Just a plane, a helicopter, budget reallocation, and Gachagua will be good to go forever and ever. Amen.